stress.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Growing Up Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 3. I will not be on camera at all this episode. It didn't give me enough to have to put a shirt on, okay? I'm like, whatever. We're going to move right on past this, okay? I hope everybody is having a great weekend. It's going to have a great Memorial Day and everything. I will be live tonight after the verses as usual. So come back to check in with me. It's going to be Swiss Beats versus Timberland. So we shall see how that goes. Yeah, I will be live tonight after the verses. Anyway, do not forget to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Please like this video either on your way in or on your way out. It is always greatly appreciated because it helps YouTube share our stuff. Okay, do not forget to also relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you. You can also inhale and exhale, okay, because it helps you to stay calm, okay? That's why I calmly said, Jaylee, you don't have to be on camera right now. It can be like a podcast because guess what? I don't feel like putting on a shirt, okay? I want to sit here in my bra and my jogging pants. Anyway, okay, you can also follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner. The link is in the description box below every single video, okay? Let's get on into it. We see it starts off with Angela and Jojo. And I'm like, first of all, they boring. Okay, I do not like them together as a duo. It's like Jojo was always trying to pull information out of Angela, and sometimes we just don't care. So Angela has now moved to Miami to be closer to her boyfriend, who she's not even with anymore, okay? Because he was fighting in Miami or whatever. She went ahead and signed a year lease in Miami, but she also kept her place in New York and also in LA. So I feel like, for one, she has enough money that her getting a place somewhere for a year doesn't even really matter. Okay, that's like a vacation for her. So it's not a big bad thing. At least she didn't move to, like, you know, but Ohio. At least she moved somewhere where but Ohio. At least she didn't move somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, it's like boring. It's like some hick town or something, whatever. I mean, Miami is Miami, so I'm gonna leave it there, whatever. Now JoJo feels like, you know what I'm saying, when Ashley be dating, she always goes all in. Okay. She always wants to do this and do that and do this and do that. But he hopes, JoJo hopes that, old dude Daniel was not the only reason she moved to Miami. I mean, he was probably 87% of the reason she moved. Okay, the other 13% was like, you know what I'm saying, I could have fun there, whatever. Now, later on in the episode, we do see her talking to Daniel via FaceTime. And she was bringing up how she wanted to come to he had a boxing match coming up, and she wanted to come and be a part of it or whatever. But due to COVID and different restrictions or whatever, she can't come. Not only can she not come, she can't bring people with her because she wanted to bring JoJo. He has to go into a bubble for his match, so she can't go. And then somebody else tested positive, so again, she can't go. And she's like, well, damn it, man, I was expecting to go, to hang out, to be around you, whatever, blah 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 blah. He says, okay, after the fight is done, we can spend more time together. Now she then is talking to her assistant friend lady or whatnot about how hard it is dating him right now, basically because they're long distance. Okay, they're still getting to know each other. Okay, he's in a bubble right now, and she can't be around him. Okay, and for the main thing is, like, I don't know if I'm a priority to him. I said, then why did you lease a place in Miami if you don't know if you're a priority to him? While I get her moving there ain't a big deal because, again, she's rich. Okay, anyone who has a place in LA, a place in New York, and then gets another place in Miami, she don't care about the money she's spending vacationing around the world or whatever. Okay, but my thing is, if you do not know if you're a priority to him, don't lease a place in the state and city where he is. Okay, even if it's fun to have it there, don't mention this for him. Okay, because if you don't know if he's a priority, fuck that man. Okay, fuck that man. Because as we see, they not together now. And that's not any kind of diss to her or to him. Because, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes things don't work out. But I feel like, girl, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, we don't care no more. We don't care no more because sometimes, but I'm happy that this season Angela at least showed a real part of her life. Okay, now we then see Egypt, Sam, Savannah, and Boogie up in the studio chit chatting. Well, not now. First it was just Egypt and Sam in there making music we probably won't listen to. Egypt was working on a song for herself, and the song didn't sound that bad. It also didn't sound that good. But sometimes you have to wait till a whole song come out to see how it fully sounds. Look, I want Egypt to explore herself, explore her talent or whatever, and do something with it. I just don't like Sam. Okay, Sam is like if you have a real good sandwich and you bite into it and it tastes real good, but then you look at it and it's a piece of hair in it, you like, I hate this sandwich. I'm gonna spit it. That's what Sam is, a piece of hair in your food, okay? That you wanted to like because you don't know the sandwich, okay? But once you see the sandwich has a hair in it, it's fucking disgusting. Sam is like a sandwich with a piece of hair in it, okay? He just irks my nerves. That's what it is. Anyway, Sam brings up to Savannah, at least, and Boogie hadn't got there yet, that he and Egypt does not do as much music together because people assume he ride her coattails, which he is. He say people assume he's trying to take her shine, which you try to. But he says because they think that because when I met her, I was broke. I'm like, sir, I think you still broke because you out here making $3,500 on OnlyFans while you're on a nationally syndicated television show on the sixth season. You making as much as new YouTubers. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Okay, anyway, but don't nobody likes that. That's probably why. So they did play a song that Edith did with her daddy. It sounded good. Okay. But again, I need to hear the whole song to see if it was a fluke or not. I mean, I like Treasures rapping on it. I like the beat a little bit. At one point, I'm like, Treasure on beat? I don't know. But she really trying to make this whole trapper thing happen. Trap, no, pick up, bitch, be Egypt. Okay, you don't have to be trap. You do not have to be a mixture of your mom and your daddy. Pepper's Pepper, Treasure Treasure. Trapper, I don't like the name. I want her to just be Egypt Chris. Egypt Chris is a great name to have as an artist. No one else be Egypt Chris. Trapper is a disease you get that you need medication for. Okay. Oh, I got Trapper. Really? You got Trapper on your cooch, girl? Yeah. Go get some pills. So don't use Trapper. But I'm gonna leave that be too. Now when Boogie do get there, Boogie likes Savannah. He brought up how meeting her at whatever event before that he felt like she was pretty. Her hair was on, her nails was done, and she smelled good, and she looked real moisturized. It must be some dry bitches in Vegas. Anyway, he kind of asked her on a date. It felt like they added him in. They added an audio of him asking her on a date, but they all decided to go on a little double date and whatnot. Now Savannah said, "Oh, I know he likes me. He's cool or whatever, but he has to have a lot of money to date me." Is you selling cooch, Savannah? Has your daddy made you be so poor because he's not supporting you no more that you out here selling cooch for dates? Because why would anyone say upon meeting someone and they say, hey, let's hang out? Why would you then say, well, he better have a lot of money? His money should not bother you because you never depend on a man to give you money. Okay? Don't do that because if he stops giving it to you, you then have no income. Okay, your income should be based on what you actually do. Don't put that on your cooch, okay, or your mouth. I don't know. Don't put the money. Don't do that, Savannah. Move on. Now we do see Tyrion and Tee Tee meet up. It really wasn't. It was Tyrion and Tee Tee and the dude Sean, who was Tee Tee's fiance. And then with chit chatting, I didn't really care. Okay, he invited TT to come see his martial arts school. He brings up how his mom gave him some seed money or whatever, a big donation to open up this school. And I'm like, well, Peppa should at least do that. She bought Sam a car to drive DoorDash or whatever, delivery food service that they have there. And he never really did anything. So I'm like, if you bought your daughter's boyfriend, who was a bum, a car, you can help your son open a business. Okay, so congrats to Peppa. Anyway, but his mom gave him money to open it, so he wants to invite Titi to come see it because Titi do not want to be around all of them people. Titi like me. Titi not around nobody at all. Okay, I went to my first outside event. I went to my best friend's bridal shower yesterday because I have not been to any no restaurants, no nothing. Okay, since COVID happened last year. So trust and believe, my anxiety was going crazy. but I was there nonetheless. So Tee Tee like me, well, she ain't going nowhere, being around people at all. So she was happy that Tyrion invited her to see the thing, the school or whatever, with just her, not nobody else. And I'm like, okay, but he say his plan was to have Peppa show up like surprise and stuff. Now I do see this is the only picture I did have of him, Tyrion and her son. Her son is adorable. Okay, he's adorable. Tyrion's cute too, but again, this is done on the little rooftop. I just want to show her baby because it's cute little baby. Now we do see little Twist and Brianna on a little ghetto picnic. And the reason I said ghetto picnic was because it's like a high person's picnic. No, a stoner picnic. It was a stoner picnic. They had pickles dipped in Kool-Aid, which I don't know what that's like. I would not try it. There was also, smoking a little bit of weed, a little bit of drink and whatnot. A stoner picnic with a thin ass blanket or whatever of that shit and chat. Now Brianna brings up how she's pissed at Boogie because Boogie did not defend her when Sam and Egypt was talking cash shit about her. I guess it was sometime last season. They were just saying how the reasons they didn't rock with her. And Boogie just sat there. He didn't agree with them. He just also did not say, hey man, don't say that. But Boogie ain't that type. Boogie sit and listen to people. He's not trying to get into nothing. He sits and he absorbs what's going on. Because most of the time, it don't have nothing to do with him. She felt like we was close enough to where you should have been defending me. And even I don't think Boogie would do that to me. Because I felt like he was like, they just saying what they think. It ain't got nothing to do with me. If that's how they feel, what am I supposed to say? But Brianna be really walking around here acting as if she don't be on bullshit sometimes, and people don't have a reason to say she did this or that. Now, sometimes they be, they blame her for stuff, and it don't be her. But I feel like people gonna have their opinion. Like you sitting up here not talking about Boogie, and Twist is friendly with Boogie. He ain't defending Boogie, so I'm like same old, same old. And it's a TV show. Okay, it's like girl, move on. Anyway, Twist brings up how he met with Peppa and he didn't like the fact that Peppa wanted to meet up with him to discuss him not liking Sam or him not, what he said was, I don't want to be filming with Sam if he's gonna be out here in saying sock hammocks, boxing. So I get that. Like I don't want to film with him if he got his ass out. But you can't be upset if that man is doing his own thing on his own time, ass out. You can't be mad at that. But again, these two was in the park eating pickles and Kool-Aid. So I mean, what we gonna do with that? So let's move on from them and go to the next conversation of Big and Little Stevie out here looking like twins and whatnot, playing basketball, chitting, chatting and whatever. And not like Stevie is in shape. His son is his twin. It was cute. So they both are just wondering, how is Savannah out here paying her bills, because I'm not paying her bills anymore. Now, Big Stevie, feel like he has spoiled her whole life, and for that reason, she feel like she don't have to do anything. Like whoever she's with or whoever taking care of her should do it, regardless if she ain't giving anything to the situation. Meaning, I'm your daddy, and even though you are, I think, grown, because I think she's over 21, she feel as if he should just support her, and give her money. And he like, no, you need to do something with your life. That I can't forever be spoiling you. And so that had that. And little Stevie feels like he went to her apartment and seen it cost $6,000 a month, and they like, how is she affording this? Because her apartment is $6,000 a month. She's posting photos with all this designer stuff or whatever. That's also expensive, but she don't have no job. I'm like, is she selling cooch? Okay, what is she doing? So they go and visit her at her apartment. Nice little apartment, what I'm saying, little one bedroom apartment, whatever. It was small, but it was cute. Anyway, he like, look, how are you affording this place, daughter? I am worried about you, whatever, what's going on. We see designer shit in this expensive ass apartment. How are you paying for it? Her response was, I get it how I get it, okay? My palms itch, I get money. And that was, she never said what she was doing. All she said was, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not stripping, you know what I'm saying? And, and she then like left and went to her room, got a purse, and came back and put out a whole wad of money, like 20s, 100. I'm like, where is she? I'm wondering, where is she getting the money from? Is it the PPP loan? Okay. You know what? She may be filing for unemployment and she getting a little extra. She doing unemployment fraud. Girl, who knows? Anyway, the fact that she won't say what she doing to me means she on some bullshit. Because my thing is, if you selling t-shirts, if you doing anything legally, it ain't an issue saying what it is. But if you out here just getting men to give you money to date them, then that's when you're an escort. You may not be stripping, but if you're escorting, you're still selling yourself for money. And I'm like, that's fine if that's what you want to do, but don't be ashamed of it, okay? Because I know it's legal in Vegas. I don't know if it's legal in LA. So maybe she don't know if it's legal or not in the city she's in. I'm not sure. But anyway, she did not say what she did. And she also brought up, I don't like y'all question me so y'all can leave. And she brought up, I am happy that I was able to kick my daddy out my place because he kicked me out of his. I'm like, but if you can't show no, we know also to have an apartment, you have to show income. They probably got that apartment. Girl, look, I don't care. All I know is she doing something, she's selling something for some money, maybe herself. So we do see TT goes to Tyrion's school. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. And then who walks in a few minutes behind TT? It is Peppa. Okay. And it's Peppa versus TT up in here or whatever. Now, both of them did not know the other were coming. Both of them looked shocked to see the other one there. I was shocked too. And, TT was like, this is some bullshit. Like, why would you ambush me? I can't believe this, but I guess it is what it is. And they chit chat awkwardly a little bit. And then Peppa brings up, I haven't seen her son in person. I'm just trying to figure out like who I am to him because I'm her auntie. So what would I be to her son? I'm like, you are his great aunt. Okay, that's what it is. But I think some people may not know that if they've never had a great aunt in the family. But I'm like, they should, but I don't know. Anyway. So what they like who was Tyrion to him? And TT said, well, Tyrion, I've told you that you're his uncle. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's Uncle Tyrion. And then Peppa said, well, who am I? If he's the auntie and I'm your auntie, like, how does that work? Honey, and TT said, well, you're the lady he has yet to meet. I was like, bitch, not the lady he has yet to meet. I'm like, family wise, like name wise, like title wise, she's just his great aunt. Okay, he may not ever meet Peppa. Okay, but Peppa would still be not legally, but namely the great aunt or whatever. But it was funny that wasn't what TT called her, which made Peppa. That's being disrespectful. I'm like, it's not being disrespectful. It's being shady. But again, y'all ain't rocking right now, so what does it matter? So they, it was very awkward. You can tell TT wanted to leave. And Tyrion then brings about, he wants all of them, including Egypt, to sit around and have a good conversation. And TT like, look, I do not want to have any kind of crazy, stressful conversation. I'm not trying to have any of that right now. I'm done with that. Tyrion, well, no, we're not going to do that. Like, it'll just be us, talking about family, getting the family back together. Like, just kind of, bridging? Bill, I don't know, connecting the family back together. It was what girl was what he was trying to say. They both kind of agreed to it, but you can tell that TT just does not want to do it. I'm on TT's side. I feel like TT should not be forced to talk to them, and it also vice versa. But I also feel like y'all can't want them to sit and talk, but not address the issue of how no one is really rocking with anyone right now. Okay, but I'm gonna leave that be. But Peppa brings up how she's been hearing things about TT, so TT needs to watch what she say. And I'm like, "Why, girl?" Anyway, Peppa, get some friends. Okay, get some friends. Go do something. Get out my face, Peppa. Now we then see Jojo and Angela are meeting in Miami, and they're meeting with this woman. Okay, her name is Cree. This is the daughter. Well, maybe one of them, because I don't know how many kids Luke has, but Uncle Luke, Too Loud Crew, ain't not but a hoochie mama. Hurrah, hurrah. Is that your song? I can't say any of the songs of his because they got vulgar language in them. No, that's not a Too Loud Crew. Uncle Luke, boom. This is his daughter, so she's on the season on the show this season. And she is an event planner in Miami. And so Jojo and Angela are meeting up with her or whatever to chit chat. Jojo wants to have an anniversary party planned for his 1 year wedding anniversary to Denise because, again, they couldn't celebrate before because of COVID. So, he wants to plan a whole surprise party for her, there in Miami, whatever. He wants to see if Cree can plan it because she's a wedding planner. He also asked her if she can get her dad to perform. I think it's weird when people ask people, can your parents perform my party? Like, what if people ask you all the time, can Reverend come, do, like, leave the parents out of it or whatever. But she brings up how, her and her daddy Luke does not have the best relationship. So she's like, I don't know what's going on with us. Like, I want to have a conversation with him to just figure out like where the disconnect is between us. I'm like, I want to see that, okay? Let's because Luke, I don't think I've ever really gotten a sense of who Luke was as a person or even as an artist or as a father. So I would be very interested to see Luke on here. I just hope he's on a Peppa or Dame Dash. Please do not be a Peppa or a Dame. Like, be a Tretch. Tretch, like, on the sideline, a little bit here, a little bit there. But he still keeps his distance from the kids' bullshit. I don't want Luke involving himself in the kids' bullshit. But again, she wants to chit-chat with her father about how they can become better father-daughter duo. Because she brought up too how she sees how close the Simmons kids are with their daddy. And she would love to see that. But minus that part, she is going to plan Jojo and Denise's surprise events. Okay, and that's fine. Event. Come on, teach from what's that show called? God, I forgot. Oh, Love and Marriage Huntsville, which I hope comes back. Lastly, we see Peppa at home, Sister Dawn. Okay, her daughter Egypt. I don't know who told Dawn to wear this wig. I don't. I think it was Peppa because Peppa like to set people up. But these are bad wigs. If bad wig was a trio, it'll be this because I don't. I'm gonna leave that be. Anyway, so they talk about how Egypt wants to have her wedding in Jamaica. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Okay, because as we know, Tee Tee also said that she wanted her wedding to be in Jamaica. So when Peppa brings up how I heard that Tee Tee wedding will be there too, or that there's some big event that Tee Tee her mom is planning for in Jamaica, so we're assuming it's the wedding. That makes Egypt then say Tee Tee gonna plan her wedding there just to spite me because I told her a long time ago I wanted my wedding to be in Jamaica. Girl, so she can have her wedding. This is why I don't like Egypt right now. Egypt is saying that because Tee Tee wants her wedding in Jamaica, that's about her. As if Tee Tee mama don't live in Jamaica, as if we have not seen Tee Tee in Jamaica with her mom, who still currently lives there. Girl, Tee Tee's in Jamaica more than you are, so it makes sense for her to want to have it there. You are not from Jamaica. You don't be in Jamaica. Can you afford to go to Jamaica? I don't know. But to make it seem like Tee Tee's a devil and she's doing everything against you, to me, it's stupid and it's childish. And for your mama, your old ass auntie, because she's oldest, to be out here co-signing the bullshit of Dog and Tee Tee is the reason Tee Tee don't want to fuck with y'all. Y'all are literally sitting up here having a whole conversation about her as if she's done anything to y'all. And then Tee Tee's like, I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with them. This is about me, 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 me. But y'all sitting around here talking about Tee Tee is planning a wedding in Jamaica as if no one else can have a Jamaican wedding. As if no one else can have a wedding in that country. As if she has to have it here? Girl, the fuck about it. Anyway, Dawn, the auntie, then said how she heard that Tee Tee fiance, Sean, is cheating on her. Because as she said, she hear all the gossip. Oh, really? Okay. And Egypt then said Tee Tee is getting karma for trying to break up her and Sam. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, the one it's like, I don't even, and they want to be family. Y'all just really acting like Tee Tee on some bullshit. And I just don't think she is. I really feel like now, currently, Tee Tee, like, fuck y'all. I'm chilling. Leave me alone. Okay. Anyway, that was our episode. I am done. I'm about to watch Ready to Love, and then I'll have that review up as well today, Sunday. I may not be on screen for that either. I like to chill out today. I just don't want to. Girl, I'm just in the mood. Anyway, I love you all. And remember, don't send your cooch via text, via video. Make them come see it in person. I'm done. Peace.